Alright, we're going to talk about the ATF and a lot of the gun laws and the legal mumbo jumbo. It's been going on, just going on forever. And like I said in my other video, I mean, to go on like a lot of these guys do, it's just a waste of everybody's time. But to cut it in short order, from what I've glanced at, and here's the problem, is there are people out there, and I mean, it's not that these channels are saying anything wrong or out of control, but it's just when you go to look on this topic on YouTube, there are so many. ATF director can't define assault weapons. Pistol brace. You got to make sure you watch the date because he's 5 months. 3 days ago, the rope is tightening around the ATF's neck. 21 hours ago, ATF attempts to silence gun owners of America. 7 months ago, Biden. And I mean, it goes on and on and on. And what kind of gets to you is these guys will tell you what's going on in the legal proceedings, but it's always either an appeal, an injunction. It's not a definite, finite thing. But supposedly, from what I've sifted through all this and found, is going on with the bump stocks. I guess this case has gone to the Supreme Court, and what is going to set the precedence and what is important, if the Supreme Court decides to throw this out, this ruling out, the key factor in this decision is that the ATF cannot drastically change the definition of these things in these laws and regulations. The only way that can be done is by Congress or the government voting this into law, okay? Which is a good thing, because on that precedence there, the pistol brace, bump stocks, 80%, all that's gone at the Supreme, because now, and then initially probably over time, somebody will have to go and call out the ATF in court on this, and then they'll use that one case to use it to determine the outcome of the other. So that's a good thing. The only bad thing about all of this is like when I said in that video, the thing about defining a gun dealer, which is going to be forced to do background checks and private sales and all this other stuff. It's going to try to outlaw or hinder private sales. Part of that law I mentioned, I forget the name of it, something about safety net. That law was voted in by Congress and the Senate, and that law does change. So that's a law. That was done the right way. And I think this is what's going to hit us. They say September of next year is when the ATF's going to come out with this new guidelines. And basically this is where you have to be a gun dealer to sell and sell a gun to someone. In other words, they're going to try to outlaw or put a procedure in there where if you wish to sell a gun to a private individual, you must go through a dealer and background checks must be done. Okay? So this is something they've been planning for a while, and that one I don't think they're going to overturn or something much like this. The only good thing is, politically, I've noticed as we approach election year, things have gotten so bad that a lot of things are changing. Not so much in gun control, but politically, with a lot of the things that annoy all of us, are kind of toning down and stepping back. Be it with, fossil fuels, whatever, rights and all this other stuff. A lot of that stuff's toning back. Okay, so far we haven't had any health crisis issues either, thank God. Okay, and so that's where we stand with the gun laws. Looking good in one way, but looking bad in the other. And if I have any other revelations or anything, I'll be sure to make a video. Okay, so hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned, guys.